Yeah, good evening. In our previous session, we have discussed how to draw a three-phase balanced waveform. Now let us extend the approach to develop three-phase line-to-line voltage or of course current waveforms. So first let us see how to develop three-phase line-to-line waveforms. We are aware that there are three phases, particularly R, Y and B. Each phase may pair with another phase, forming a line to line or phase to phase waveform. Of course, if it is a voltage, then we can consider it as VRY, particularly R to Y voltage, and corresponding waveform is R to Y voltage waveform. Similarly, RB, YB, YR, BR, and BY. So the possible line to line voltage waveforms are 6. So first let us see how to construct this possible 6 line to line voltage waveforms. The first step in order to proceed with it is to construct three-phase balanced waveform. Already we have discussed how to construct these three-phase balanced waveforms. Now, after constructing these three-phase balanced waveforms, we need to mark appropriate phase on the top or peak of each waveform. It is very important. It makes us to understand exactly what waveform it is. It will help us not to confuse of developing the waveforms. So it is recommended to mark these waveforms, especially with their representation, like the first waveform is R phase waveform, next Y phase and next P phase. Now what we will do is, whatever the procedure that we have opted for constructing this three-phase balanced waveform, the same has to be also considered but in reverse way. Now the same has to be superimposed on the existing three-phase waveform. Then the resultant could be a 6 line-to-line voltage or line-to-line waveforms. So now let us proceed with, already we have constructed three-phase balanced waveforms. Now let us see how to draw the rest of the waveforms. Now whatever the procedure that we have considered while constructing these three-phase balanced waveforms, now we will be considering the same but in reverse direction. So now already we have drawn the vertical lines. Now what we want to do is, we need to draw a straight line joining origin and bottom tip of first vertical line. Similarly, from bottom tip of first vertical line to top tip of second vertical line, we need to draw a straight line. And also we need to draw a straight line from top tip of second vertical line and bottom tip of third vertical line, and so on. So first let us construct. So we are joining these two. So again we are constructing equilateral triangles. 3 triangles lying above horizontal time axis, particularly angular time axis, and 3 triangles resting their bases on the horizontal angular time axis and lying below. So now we have drawn straight lines. After constructing all this, we can understand that again we have constructed total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 equilateral triangles. 3 equilateral triangles resting their bases and lying above horizontal angular time axis, and 3 equilateral triangles resting their bases and lying below the horizontal angular time axis. Now we should compulsory mark their peaks, means the tops of each and every positive as well as negative group triangles. For ease of understanding, we are considering the triangles lying above horizontal angular time axis as positive group triangles and below as negative group triangles. So we need to mark the tops of each and every positive group triangle as well as negative group triangles in order to avoid confusion while constructing this line to line waveforms. So here, after identifying the marks, we need to mark, represent with some notation, maybe 1, 2, 3 or XYZ or star or something. So here I am just taking PQRS representation, or simply let us take star representation. This is again 1. This is, if it is taken as 1, I am just taking Roman 1, second as 2, this is 3, and negative group triangle tops as 1 dash, sorry, 2 dash and 3 dash. It is very important because if these are not represented, definitely we may get confused at the time of developing the 5th and 6th waveforms. So after marking this, we need to join the tops of first and second negative group triangles through a smooth sinusoid and extend its proceeding path. So here it is recommended to use the color whatever we have used for drawing R phase waveform and use different fashion or different pattern, as we have used black color for drawing our face waveform. Now also I am taking black color pen and I am drawing this waveform. So here, through a smooth sinusoid, join the tops of first and second bottom group or negative group triangles and extend its proceeding path. So these are the tops of first and second bottom group triangles. Through a smooth sinusoid, join these two tops. And extend its proceeding path. So I am using dash line pattern to differentiate R phase and the waveform being constructed. Okay, now we have constructed one sine wave. Now let us concentrate on second and third tops of bottom or negative group triangles. Again, through a smooth sinusoid, join these two tops and extend its proceeding as well as preceding paths. So here also we will be using the color whatever we have used for constructing biphase waveform. As we have taken blue color, let us also now consider the blue color, but use the dash line pattern to represent the waveform being constructed. So these are the two tops of second and third negative group triangles. Through smooth sinusoid, join these two tops. Extend its proceeding path as well as proceeding path. So now initially we have taken the tops of first and second negative group triangles, and through smooth sinusoid we have joined these two tops and extended its proceeding path. And secondly, we have taken the tops of second and third negative group triangles, and we have joined these two tops through smooth sinusoid and extended its proceeding as well as its preceding path. Now let us concentrate on the tops of fast group triangles. In particular, the tops of first and second fast group triangles. As we have represented their tops, it is easy for us to now identify. If these notations are not available, or if we have not marked them, then definitely we may get confused. Hence, it is recommended to definitely mark this representation. Okay. Now the tops of first and second past group triangles are this and this. Now through a smooth sinusoid join these two tops. Of course, whatever color that we have used to construct B phase waveform, the same color has to be adopted now also. As we have constructed this B phase waveform by taking help of pencil. Now also I am taking this pencil and constructing. Of course, I am using dashed line pattern to construct this proposed waveform. So through smooth sinusoid join the tops of first and second past group triangles and extend its proceeding path and also its preceding path. Now you can definitely say we have constructed another sinusoid. Of course, we should ensure that at the end these tips should join properly. Now by looking at this, definitely we can say total 6 waveforms are present. Already we have marked the 3 possible phase waveforms, especially R phase, Y phase and B phase. Now let us exactly represent other 3 phases and mark appropriate line to line phases. As we are aware that the first phase is R, that R may pair with Y and also with B. Okay, so now what we want to do is we need to add another term beside this R. As R may pair with Y first, so let us proceed with this and mark it as RY. So the next waveform may be RB. So let us represent this by RB. Next, the next waveform is Y phase waveform, hence it may pair with B phase. So the corresponding waveform can be referred as YB, and the next waveform may be YR. Okay, the next waveform is of course B phase waveform, and hence this B phase may pair initially with R, and hence this can be written as BR, and next it may pair with Y phase. As we are ending this at 360 degrees and we are re-initiating this again from 0 degrees, this B phase may again start from omega t is equal to 360 plus 0 degrees. So you can definitely consider this waveform as BY. Okay, so it is very easy for us to represent appropriate line to line phases only if we can mark the phase waveforms correctly. Once phase waveforms are known to us, then with the knowledge of this we can easily represent corresponding face to face or line to line phases very easily. Okay, now we can definitely say that this represent ry, this represent rb, next yb, yr, br and by. So all these are having equal magnitudes, and there are no doubt 6 phases, of course 6 waveforms. And now this can be referred as line to line phase representation of the corresponding waveform, maybe voltage waveform. So this is very important waveform. So this will be helping us to understand the concepts of fully controlled three-phase converters. So you may practice accordingly, and you may contact for any doubts. Thank you.